Hello, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my channel. This is actually my second welcome to my channel video. The first one, I didn't like it. I was having some sound difficulties. Somebody was outside cutting grass. It was a lot going on. Welcome to my channel, All Things Crystal. So I'm looking to, connect and vibe with people who do the same, or who's interested in doing it, and so that we can share and talk about what's going on with our bodies and what we're doing. It's Veterans Day. It's Veterans Day, and they got maintenance out there cutting. Now that's just. I said I'm gonna try it again today. Do my very first welcome to my channel video, and then there will be subsequent videos about what my channel will entail, which is all things crystal, whatever I want to post. Probably gonna mostly be about food, about moving around, moving my body, whatever's going on in my life. I might touch base a little bit with family. I just recently found out that I'm pregnant, so I'm gonna be documenting that, my journey with that, and I'm also gonna be documenting the delivery. I've never done that before. I mean, I have photos of my previous pregnancies, but I didn't have any video. So just a little background on me. I am a vegan. I don't eat any meat or dairy. I'm actually what would be probably considered like a alkaline vegan. I follow Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide, his food list. I have not deviated from that over the past year or more. I would say I'm about 85–90% on his food list. Not saying I eat things off his list, but there might be some things that aren't organic. So his food list, he recommends that you eat organic foods, and it depends on how our wallet is looking. Sometimes it's just like, we gonna get this time. Right now, if you guys will bear with me, I'm dealing with a little bit of nausea, right now. With both of my pregnancies, I went through something called thylism. It's spelled thylism. It was P-T-Y. It starts with a P, but it sounds like a T word. I'll put the name of it on there, but it's pretty much a form of extreme nausea, and so much nausea that you end up forming a lot of saliva in your mouth. Oh God, I pick a great time to do it during video, that's for sure. I was feeling okay until I started recording, so you're gonna have to pardon me. I mean, it gets to be a bit much, and it's not something that I choose to swallow. With my first pregnancy, which was 22 years ago, I used to have like a coffee cup, and I would put tissue in it, and it had like a lid, and people would think I'm drinking tea or drinking coffee, and that would be where I go, and I just get that stuff out of my mouth. I would just spit in it. And I did the same with my son, and that pregnancy was 15 years ago. And then here we are again with the third pregnancy. And I'm 38. So you guys can do the math on that. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. I think it's a blessing. I'm up for the challenge. I'm actually pretty excited because I think that this pregnancy, I'm in a more healthier state of mind and a healthier body. This is my first vegan pregnancy. And I'm just, you know, I'm just ready to conquer my mind, let nature take its course, and just, you know, let it do what it do. I don't know why it keeps happening now. Okay, so what I was also going to do was, I was actually trying to do my hair, and I said, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to talk a little bit, and I'm also going to work on my hair. I'm just going to work on it. I recently did my husband's hair, and his is looking better than mine, so I can't have that. Oh, this drives me crazy. Things I noticed that helps is ginger. Oh, the timer just went off. That's my tea. Yeah, that's gonna help. Things that I noticed that helps with this tileism is ginger. I have some anise seeds that I've chewed on a couple times at work just to kind of help a little bit. But I'm not really a fan of the taste after you bite into a seed. But I'm willing to try almost anything that'll help. Almost anything. Right now I just made some raspberry leaf and nettle, and I have a couple pieces of fresh ginger in there. And so I'm gonna set raspberry leaf is really good to drink when you're pregnant, as well as the nettle. That's a good form of iron. So I drink that daily, sometimes a couple times a day. And I know it helps with milk production. I don't know if that's what's going on this early in the pregnancy, but I have noticed that my breasts are getting huge already, and I'm only a couple months. Anybody else suffering from this? When I was with both my pregnancies previous to this one, it didn't stop until I delivered. I was in labor and delivery with my darn spit cup, and so I guess I'm just hoping for like some mercy during this pregnancy. Anyway, today's date is December 10th. It's 11:44 in the morning, and I went just to get kind of like a little visit, a little doctor's appointment visit yesterday, to verify what I already knew, which was I'm pregnant. And I got an estimated delivery date of July 26th. Now, I used the app, and I had did my own delivery date before I went there, and they gave me July 25th. What I do know is she's gonna come when she wants. I'm just certain that this is a girl, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on camera just in case I'm right. I'm certain that it's a girl, and if I'm carrying twins, one of them is a girl. At least there's a girl. If there's two girls, there's two girls. There's a girl and a boy, there's a girl. I just know that there's a girl in here. And I also know that there is a possibility that it's twins, because I am a firm believer in this is so bad right now. Let me get this tea in me. I'm a firm believer in when you want something pretty bad, it happens for you. And I've always wanted kids, and I've always felt like I was going to have 4. With this pregnancy being such a surprise and coming at a later point in our lives, I doubt that I doubt that my husband and I will get pregnant again after this pregnancy. And if I'm right on that, then I'm probably carrying 2. So I'm going to get my 4. I met this baby in a dream several months ago, almost a year ago. Maybe about 10 months ago. I met her. And just as I met my son when I was pregnant with him. And I just always knew that I wasn't done. And I really believe that when you put energy into things or you think on things, that they come to form, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. So I'm really interested in this first sonogram. I don't know if I want to know what it's going to be, because I already know what it's going to be. But I'm just interested in if there's 2 of them, because everything seems so intense right now. Everything's like really magnified, and I don't know if it's because of my diet, because I don't eat the standard American diet, and I'm not dealing with a lot of the things that would block or interrupt my reception of things. I don't know if I'm making any sense to you, but I feel as though everything is heightened. My hearing is heightened. My sense of smell is heightened. And I know that's normal when you're pregnant, but it really is, like with this one. It's really heightened. There's a lot to pay attention to with that. So why is it so heightened? That's where I am. So I'm like thinking to myself, is there 2 in there? For my husband's sake, I hope not, but for my sake, I hope so. Let's put it that way. So yeah, but I'm excited. Now, I was almost able to achieve my 6-pack with this new lifestyle change, with me changing my diet and becoming alkaline vegan. I lost a lot of weight, and I was like really getting excited. But now, you know, all that superficial stuff is just gonna have to be put on hold, and I can achieve that some other time. After this pregnancy, I do not plan on doing anything like a tubal ligation or anything that would ensure that I don't have any more kids. I'm just looking at things a little bit differently this past year or more. And I just want nature to just take its course as far as what will be, and what's supposed to happen will happen. And I'm really not for interfering with that. And so with this pregnancy, I want to do a home birth. And Whereas I will be seeing like a doctor as far as like imaging and monitoring. But I am, or I haven't hired yet, but I do have a consultation in the next week or more with a midwife, and I'm interested in doing a home birth. I'm gonna do a lotus birth. I don't want the cord cut or the baby separated from the placenta unnaturally. So that's where we are with it, and or where I am with it. I'm slowly trying to get my husband to look at a couple of videos that I've looked at and see if I can kind of get him on the same page that I'm on, but not to sound as though not to sound as though things are going to be my way or no way. This is my body and my pregnancy, and I'm just not really going to go for being fear-mongered into doing something that I don't want to do. And so that's where I am. I'm there with it. This is just kind of what I know is supposed to happen, and I'm not gonna really interfere with that. It's gonna be all right. I'm not gonna even go there right now. I've been doing a lot of resting lately. I've been tired, which I know is normal when you're pregnant, but I'm telling you, there's something different about this pregnancy. There's something twinish. Not that I've ever carried twins before, but there's something double, something extra. There's something magnified with this one. I don't know what it is or why. Maybe it's because I might be giving birth to another number 7 baby, meaning like my birthday is May 16th, 1/6 equals 7. I got a estimated delivery date of the July 26th, but when I used the app, I got July 25th. 2 plus 5 is 7. Thinking this might be a 7 baby, and number 7 people are really intuitive, spiritual. They're healers. They have psychic capabilities. There's something extra about this one. I'm extra. I'm a number 7 person. I'm always looking at numbers, not like I'm an active psychic or something. I definitely feel strongly about things that I don't have what others may say all of the facts, but I never need all the facts. I'm usually right. But when I found out I was pregnant, it was like 7 something at night. The month of July, that's 7. The year 2017, okay, that's not really quite 7. It's more like 8, but I mean, there's a 7 in there. And my apartment number, all of the numbers that make up my apartment number equal the number 7. And so, you know, she was conceived here. My mom's birth name before it was changed was Zelia, and I recently saw that on her birth certificate. I never knew that, and I thought that was a pretty awesome name, and I hate that it was changed. after she was adopted by another family member when her mom passed. So I'm going to name her Zelia Elaine. Elaine is my mother-in-law's name. 7, and then our last name. And it just has a great ring to it. I told my dad last night that I'm going to do the birth at home, and I didn't want any medications and all that good stuff. And my dad is like old school. He's like in his 70s. And he's like, you sure about that? And I was like, I'm like, yeah, Dad. All right. He's like, you getting enough milk? And he know I'm a vegan and I don't drink milk. And he actually discovered he's lactose intolerant. And I've been begging and pleading for him to. He kind of switched over to Lactaid, which is still cow's milk, I believe. They just kind of did something else. But even though I don't drink almond milk and I don't think it's all that, it's not on the nutrition guide. So, you know, like I said, I eat from that nutritional guide. But I'm like, just switch over to the almond milk. I know people say, you crazy or you brave. I just don't think that's what it is. I think we just kind of been conditioned to feel like what we've been doing is what we're supposed to do. And I'm just to a point where I'm starting to second guess and question everything. And not doing that to be difficult or be different. I'm just kind of paying attention more to my own, you know, red flag light that's flashing sometimes. Sometimes we quiet the voice, the voice that's inside of us that's saying, I don't know, you shouldn't do that, or, you know, ow, that's not going through good. Hold on. That don't feel good. So yeah, I'm sorry I had to cut this video short, and then I'm having some difficulties morning sickness wise. But I'm going to end it here and try and get myself a little rest and just kind of disconnect. And hopefully, you know, I'll get a couple people that kind of like where I'm going with my channel and will follow, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. All things Crystal. Thanks for watching. Take care of you. That's priority. You come first. Take care of you. You come first. Take care of you. Boom, boom. Let me stop, because, yeah, that just went. I'm going to have to edit that out probably. All right, guys.